Okay, so today is the sixth week actually of the level 2, and the competition will start in December. So usually you need to find a weekend, so you can do that in that weekend. You can have like about 3 to 4 hours to work on the competition. So that's why I really wanted to get you guys to write more work, more coding. Okay, you write more code, you can quickly resolve the problem, and you can also save some of your code on your computer. So just in case if that's needed, you can just copy and paste to help you. Yes. Oh yeah, that's my bad. I think I made put it in the assignment. So so that was why. Um. Okay. So do you guys think bronze? Do you guys are comfortable? I wanted to do two more real problem today. Hopefully, you can write the code today. So if you think these two is good, and then I think maybe it's confident for us to do the bronze competition, and then we will spend more time on the silver in the future. So the first target will be the bronze. Okay, how about that? So yeah, let's just do more like a bronze. So let me wrote the problem. Let me share my screen. So in the classroom. So let's do the first one and the easy one. Um, run this first. Bronze traffic. Okay, go to the classroom. Let's spend half an hour to work on this one. How about that? So really get your coding to work on. So you see, there are a lot of reading for this one. Merge traffic, and um, can you quickly read this problem and think about the solution, and then let's do coding. See if we can get the coding done. This is also a simulation um, problem. Read that first thing when you read it, and then think about that. Then let's see if we have a solution or not. If we have a solution, then so we can code it. If not, then we can discuss the solution. Let's do two problems today quickly. Have you finished reading? You finished reading the problem? Do you have a Do you have a solution? Is this problem hard or not hard? Hello, Jaden. Is that door open? Is the door open? Okay. So, sorry, what's that? Yes, sir. You have a solution away from that. The surprise becomes big. This is ultimately because of that, it becomes hard. Right? So if you do it, then you will just write the code to simulate what happens. Right? So before and the after, that's So, you know, you know that there are three different types, right? Ramps on and ramps off. But you need to find the energy, the one is down. So you need to find when that there's no ramp. So that is on the handle, right? So that you have to put on that, right? You find the first one. Then, what should you do? What should you do? You see, any on-ramp, okay, any on-ramp that you know that way, the lower bound and the high bound. So that's at the lower bound, is the lower bound of the average of the average. You add the high bound there to the high bound of the source, right? So that will keep your still the bound there. Okay? So by using a false bound there, what shall you do? You need to lower down there on the highway. The lower down on the highway manages the high bound of the line in the pocket, right? That will increase the lower bound more. So the connection and lower, right? Because the main that more traffic get off the highway. Right? And then you use the high bound, okay? Let's say lower bound of the off run. Then you get the energy, you get the energy on the highway. That's the energy on the highway, okay? And this is not a ticket. If you get that, the basic ticket is that if you get that calculation wrong, and you get the calculation, okay? There's another sentence reading wrong from the calculation. If that is a little, if it's a little of your revenue, okay? Take that out. So you see, if this one thing is the right funding of the highway, that is the highway of the highway. You then on another highway, okay, on another revenue. If this lower bound is applied, then this lower bound is alright. Because it can work more than the if this higher boundary is violated, smaller than the higher boundary, then it is more specific. Then you got a calculation you're saying the load boundary easily get there. You can easily calculate the cost, right? Because the fact that highway is moving on the green side, and then we'll be able to with an object value. But once you have that, okay, you get that range, you get that range out already. So the after project is coming back, then you have you get the same way you were getting before. Right? So see, this is supposed to not. So if this is a bounding line, so you can easily get it before one because here you come in just one vehicle. So then you will see, oh, that's 9. Okay, 9, 13. They should work. But you see, once you come in here, this changes. So actually, the real boundary will be 11 and 14. That's very specific because you do not have any traffic change here. So that's why if this lower bound is higher than pick that one. It makes it more specific. So the real range will be 11 and 13. So you just means okay. It was 10, 5, or 10, 5. So that's before. Oh, 10, 10 and 13, because this is 14. Okay. 10 and 13, you just add one vehicle. So you can quickly do this. Yeah. So you cannot just use this one. You cannot just use this value to calculate the before one. If you have more, if you have more no bound statement, then you need to use that to calibrate the range on the highway. Okay. So can you guys go ahead and write the code? So let's use that after. No, I want to really, get the code for reading and for input output. You get that code reading or reduce the coding time. And you see for the bronze application, you see the number together all. It's up to 100. So the complexity, even in Google, complexity is almost looking, okay, try to work. So you need to find out all the no run this will come in you should, you know, order. You just need to find Yes, and all the rest before that, the title before, when, and then, you get after the word experience of person. Once the highway, the highway center region is adequate, you need to be adequate the one to do the calculation. That's one, one, so what do you need? Come to look at this one. 10, 14, 11, 15. This makes the range already to 11, 14. Okay, the highway, the actual range will be 11, 14. So you move forward, then do this one, right? Afterwards, 11, 14, 14 minus 3, right? 11 minus 3, because that will be the maximum vehicle get out, 11. That's to get the edge, okay? Fix it. Okay. Okay. 对，那个你都不用了。对，还有什么吗？你一个来看，不要来，他们找不到80度，我这个这是对啊，对，因为他们当时找不到他。说还要那个哇，没有那个对，你要用那个可以换过，然后呢，然后我今天把我电视的一箱那个给拿过来，让你们找，你们找不到 party，你们可以找到那个里面去找。So you need to watch this, I guess, and get the coding done in half an hour because you have three problems, right? During the competition, three problems, maybe for one problem. Competition, you have like 1% technicals. You can have competition one, you need to run all of them and see if it works. Again, you think it works, you can submit it, and then if it works, just run it works. Yeah, well, yeah, yeah. Eddie, you see it there?
Yes, I'm here.
So I put the problem in the
Google Classroom? Okay.
yeah. You just take a look
I'll,
at this
yep.
problem, see if you can get up and come up with an idea to solve it.
Okay. Got
Uh,
it.
So you see, well, like you not talk about the complex and the algorithms. Really, you just get a feel how you can solve the problem. It really does not based on the complexity itself. The value is very, very small. Let's try that. Yeah, finish by 6:30. when I talk about the calibrated value, here this one is a simple example, right? The reason is that you see this no ramp here. But if you have ramp here in between multiple ramps, so how can we calibrate it? The easy way, let me tell you, the easy way is that use this one, get all the ramp values, go, and then come to something like that, do the same thing. You see what's the difference? Then just use that same logic to calibrate. So you see this, if this is different over two, then no matter how many ramps in between, you use this one to and do what the logic we just said. And then once you get to this one, you see what is the difference. You can just, take that difference out. So here you see, let's assume that this ramps here. Now, if I use that ramps, I calculate this get into like a 12, and this get into like a 16, something like that. Okay, and then now this get into like a 14, and this like in 15, something like that. Still, take those two values because you use that to calculate it. And once you get the segmented distance is already assumed that the stuff are in there. So if you have a difference, you just compare the difference. Take the lower bound or the higher bound, and that's it. And then that value will be come to apply to this one, the original one, for you to calculate the in the before one. So you don't need to worry about that, the calibration. That there is no ramp in it or there is ramp in it. Actually, there is no difference. There's no difference. It's always used to calibrate it. You can come back to calibrate your original range, make it more specific. So you finish coding? By your own estimate, like what's the percentage of the coding you have finished? 50%? All right, stop coding. I can go back coding, go back home. So let's do this one. Spend 15 minutes. If you cannot solve the problem, that would be great. I already put it into homework for the homework assignment. Okay, so let's just read this one, and we will discuss the solution here. So if you have an idea for the solution or not, and then read this problem, this is also a simulation. There's no algorithm, so no complexity here. So this is what I'm going to do. We have 2 weeks left for this session. So I will keep giving you more real problems. We try to solve the problem. It's all bronze. I hope you will feel very comfortable in the bronze problem. So this one in the bronze is hard. It's a hard question, a hard one. Okay. So if we can solve this one, then I will get other problems, different types. It's not use a simulation, use other things. Simulation is very frequent for the bronze problem. So you are almost promised to having a problem like this. Okay, so let's do this one, and the next week we will do different types. Then in another 2 weeks, different types. So you guys feel comfortable. You guys have interest to continue this class. Then we will come back to do more like difficult things. Silver, talk about the algorithm, more algorithm help you, expand your vision, your understanding on the algorithm. Okay. So this problem it says it's hard. So the scale for this one is hard for bronze. But when I read this one, I don't think it's hard at all. I think it's even easier than the traffic one. But once you guys to read this and think about this, I think this one is very straightforward. So next week I will do harder ones for different problem type. We at least do two. And then the week after that, we will do two more hard ones for another type of problem. So hopefully that covers the harder things in the bronze. So you will feel comfortable, at least in December, get the bronze done. Then you can try to do silver in January. That's my plan, okay, for you guys. finish reading one. So this one is not actually we think you have an idea of the solution. So Stephanie, you do you have an idea how to solve this one? Very good. Yeah, you're right. So because farmer job is not all, so that's why the record. So the first thing for this, you really want the reason is what you know, really the quality of one. See here, you got to put the first one. You need to know how much that the basic product produce from it all. Okay? And then you come to the second part. Understand the second one. And then you compare. You compare. So if that one, okay, if this for them basic or not. So you see this number only have three columns. You only have three columns. You actually you can you see they are in this right. They are in the in records. You can put a lot of the produce milk produce of each record from day one to day eight, and then at which day that then that will get changed. So you can actually produce with all those milk produce of each record each every day, each every day. And then you're good. You're not in competition. You see, if they're the same or not, which one has more, and then you can determine. This is really not hard. The only thing is that you manage to sort this one, and then you need to know how to input and keep track of that, and then you can produce it all. And it comes one by one. Therefore, someone can and get the high milk produce. Right? Look at that. This makes sense. So, Evan, you think? So, Eddie, when you look at this one, you think this actually is not a hard problem at all, right?
No, no, you can, all you need to do is really just simulate what values you need to subtract from each cow starting at 7, and then outputting, and then basically checking if any of the values change to see if you need to change the number of portraits you have up, the portraits you have up.
Okay, good. So I think this the scale is hard for bronze, but GS is not hard at all. So if you have time, go back read the code if needed to me, so I can take a look at the code to see if you have any code problem there. It's not to to check if you know how to do it or not. Really, try help you on coding to see if there's any improvement there. we can. So if we can get some several submissions, then we want to discuss the coding in the beginning of next week's class. So let's see if we can improve this code or not. So then we will go to two more problems next week, okay? So let's do more. I know you guys are busy, very busy, but I really want you guys to write a little bit more code. So during the competition, you can quickly solve the problem. And another trick is that you have the code save it, and just in case if you need those code in the competition, just open those files and copy and paste, make it easier for you. Never ever, you don't need to feel nervous because you just yourself at your home during the competition. So you can run the test again and again, check the code again and again. That's fine. You can uh, you can submit it, make a change, and then resubmit again. As long as you have time, you can keep doing that. So try to get the best result. Okay. So you don't need to feel nervous. You don't need to feel um uh you know pressure, and you can do Google search. It's open. You can look up your own old code, whatever you think that will help you. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for today. I have two problems here. If you want to submit the code for the previous problem, it's also okay. If you submitted the code for this one, it's also okay. To me, I think it's those two actually are the same level. I will say this one may be easier than the other one. Traffic one is a little bit harder than this one. Um, all right. So if you have questions, let me know. If you have, I think we can end the class here. And next mention I come back and we will review the code for I get any submission. We will do more things. Next week and the week after, we will do more problems. And again, think about that. Do we want to continue this class? We continue. Then we will do more like algorithm and silver problems. And we will use problems to talk about the algorithm and the complexity. Okay, so we help us to understand why this is hard, what algorithm can help us. All right, thank you very much. So